Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, welcome. My name's Barry. I'm from Mitosu Crafts, and welcome to another hashtag Simple Stamping Sunday. Today, I'm gonna do a quick project with you, showing you how to make this lovely little card here. So I don't know if you can see this. Actually, it's my feed is a bit slow. Hang on, let me just. Here we go. Let's try that again. Doing this lovely little card right here, with a coordinating envelope as well, all using the lovely Peaceful Noel stamp set here. All you need is some stamps, ink and some card and an envelope, and that's all you really need. Some embellishments if you want to embellish it up as well, but it's basic, just simple stamping. Okay, a few things I want to go through with you. First, before we start, if you like anything which we are showing you here today, anything can be purchased via our online shop, which you can find everything down in the links below. Everyone and anyone who spends with us or buys something with us online or in person will receive a thank you card next month. Anyone who spends over £20 with us online will also receive, or in person, will also receive a little extra gift from us next month. So just remember, if you do shop with us online, use our reward code, our Stampin reward code. All of that information will be found below or in the blog or on our website, and you'll find all the information and links and everything as well on there. Also, as well, anyone who places a order with us would also receive, and we will send out free of charge, the new Spring, Summer and Celebration catalogue, which launches in January. So very excited about that. Some lovely stuff coming up, some new releases, lovely little sets. So if you want a new catalogue as well, free of charge, place an order and we'll make sure we send one out to you as well. So that goes for anyone in the UK and in the European countries which we deliver to as well. We will send one out to you over there. If it is in Europe, it will be an English catalogue, mind you, but you can always download the relevant language as well when it's live. One other thing just to remind you all about as well is Christmas delivery times as well. If you or want any of this stuff, any Christmas stuff, Christmas presents, the last delivery day or the last shopping day is the 14th of December. So I'd say get your orders in before the 14th. So I'd say close the play on the 13th of December. And Stampin' Up have given us obviously guaranteed delivery, weather permitting. Obviously adverse weather conditions, I'm sure they will say, will be, they will guarantee Christmas delivery for us. So if you've got any friends or family that want to buy you something, you can drop them some subtle hints, wink wink, nudge nudge, and you can give them a shopping list, get them to contact us, and we will happily place the order for them, and we can either have it delivered to us. If they're local, they can come and collect it from us, or we can have it delivered to wherever they want, and you will never know anything. Just give them that little Christmas list, and you never know, you may get something in your stockings in a few weeks' time. Anyway, that's enough waffle. I'm going to crack on and have a little look. I'll do some stamping. I'm just going to log on for a moment and just see if there's any comments coming through. Here we go. Oh, got a couple of you watching. Hello, whoever's watching. Jay being one of them probably. Let me put my phone in front here. And as usual, I have to get joined by a cat, and he has decided to come in right at the last, right just as I'm about to start filming. All right. Tommy, please. Come on. So, bear with me one moment. I just had to put him on the floor. All right, so let's crack on with some stamping. I'm just going to show you some examples as well afterwards. So what I've done here is, let's just give myself a little bit of room here. What we've got here is we've got the note cards, the 3.5 by 5 note cards, come in a pack, already scored, got the envelopes as well here. So what I'm just going to do is just going to score that, or just fold that in the middle, and we're good to go. Alright, I have pre-cut some bits here as well. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to have a bit of Tranquil Tide cardstock here. That there is going to measure 4 centimeters by 11 centimeters. A bit of Whisper White cardstock here, that's going to measure 3.5 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters. And I'll come on to those bits there in a second. Alright, so we're just going to do some stamping. So I'm going to open up the Merry Merlot ink pads, the Tranquil Tide ink pad, and I'll come back to the Sahara Sand in a second. Alright, so I'm going to take my little bit of Whisper White here. I'm taking the little leaves here, and I'm just going to now just ink that up. So I'll just move that that way. Ink that one up in Tranquil Tide, and I'm going to just kind of do little bits in. I'm going to do one generation, and I'm going to do a second generation, and even a third generation. So I'm stamping off once, twice, 3 times without inking up the stamp. And I'm just going to use my piece of paper here to go on. And I would just do that. Just around here, around the edges, like so. And I'm going to do that at the top here as well, just to it's quite late to be making Christmas cards, but I'm sure some of you still have got some Christmas card making to do, am I right? Possibly. We'll see. I think we've made most of our Christmas cards now. Just got to make sure that we send them, haven't we, Jay? I know I said that because I know he's listening on the other side, so yes. We'll see if he comes back with a comment in a second. Right, so that's that one there done. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the little holly bits here. I'm going to do those in green, and I'm just going to go around. Actually, I'm going to come back to that one. I'm going to go back and I'm going to do some Merry Merlot here for the berries first, and then I'm going to so I'm just going to ink up the berries here with the Merry Merlot. Just gently tap in. You don't need to push in heavy on these ink pads, just need a little bit of pressure. And I'm just going to go round, and I'm just going to fill in these gaps with a little bit of berry. And then what I do is I will then grab the Tranquil Tide again and the holly leaf, and then I would attach that to the berries the other side. Like so. This is a great little set. It's perfect for just building your scenes up. Hopefully you can see all of this. I'll give you a closer look in a moment. So that's it, nearly done with that one there. So that's that. And then with this last one, I'm just going to go in with the Sahara Sand. I'm going to use this stamp here, okay, and I'm just going to come in over the top of it. So you can see there we just layered this up a little bit. See, nice gentle taps on the ink pad, and we go in like that. And that there is our little panel. Okay, that's it. So I'm just going to close that up for a second. You know what? I forgot to get glue. Hang on. So we're going to grab our Tombow glue, and I am then going to just put a little bit of glue on the back of this panel here. And I'm going to layer this onto my Tranquil Tide. I'm not sure if anyone's leaving comments. I'm sure Jay's on there, but I can see that 7 of you are watching, which is great. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Alright, so that's that one there. I'm just going to leave that to one side just to dry up for a moment. And what I'm going to do now, I've got a little bit of designer series paper here, or DSP, and some Whisper White cardstock, which I've pre-cut. So this one here is 5.5 centimeters this way by 3.5 centimeters this way. And the Whisper White has been cut to 5 centimeters by 3 centimeters. So, and I'm going to use this now, and I'm going to stamp the sentiment in Merry Merlot. So I've got the May Your Christmas Be Holly, Jolly and Bright. I'm going to stamp that in the Merry Merlot ink. Again, gentle taps on that one. And I'm going to stand up for a moment. Line that over the top. And stamp down. And fingers crossed, there we go. Nicely inked. Alright, so that's that one there, and I will just turn that one over. And I will a little bit of glue on the back here. And I will stick that to this one right here. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just putting all of the elements together, letting them stick up nicely, get nice and stuck, and then we'll start constructing the card actually in a second. So there's not much more I really need to do. Just need to do the Sahara sand, so I'm going to get the Sahara sand here, and I'm going to just open up the envelope again. I'm going to take this element from the stamp set, you can see that there. That's it. I'm going to stamp this up into some Sahara sand. Okay, I'm going to just gently tap it on here. And down on the bottom of the note card, I'm going to put an element down the bottom down there. And I'm going to just put an element at the top over here. Just gives us a little bit of interest on the note card as well. So that's fine. Alright, so what we will do now is we will put some glue over here. And all we're going to do now is we're just going to layer this on. So I'm just going to position that so I've got a rough even edge from top to bottom, and then that roughly is then going to give us the same edge from the side there as well. Just for me, it just looks tidier on the eye if you're going to try and get equal edges here. And I thought I was really prepared. I haven't picked up my dimensionals now, bear with me. Alright, so got my dimensionals here. And I'm just going to put a few dimensionals on the back of this. Take these off here. That's it, and I'm going to then stick that in that position right there. That's it. And then we will take a few rhinestones here, the red rhinestones. If I remember correctly, these are currently on offer at the moment, so they're reduced down on the while supplies last. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our little pick tool, take out that end there, really good for these, all that bits I'm just going to slide one off there. And where did I put it? I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one. That one doesn't want to play ball. One over there. Let's pick one more up. And I'll put one up the top here. And that's it. That there is our simple card. Really, really quick and simple. It just needs some stamps, ink, and a little bit of embellishments here, some paper, and you're good to go. Good thing with these note cards, they come in a pack, so you can just knock off loads of these, slightly different designs each time, but keep it really, really simple. So that's up there. If you want to, you can always decorate up the envelope. So you've got the envelope here, and we just do pretty much the same thing. I'll just put my lid on the glue so it doesn't dry out. And you just pretty much want to do the same thing here. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cough and it's typical, it's starting to play up. So I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to stamp, 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 stamp. So I'll do that over here as well. So you're pretty much repeating what I'm doing. And we're just going round. Yeah, you can see I've got a little bit of a slight mess up there, but it doesn't matter. Not when you're doing these 2 or 3 generation. It just adds a little bit of dimension to these. Just adds a little bit of interest to the envelope when we're coming around here. So that's that. And then what I'm going to do, I will take the Sahara sand again, if I can remember where I put it, which is there. Same thing. Let's bring some in there, there, over here. Oh, I've got a bit of ink on my fingers. Never mind, that's where the address will go. And we'll take some Mary Murdo, and I'm going to just, what should I do first? Let's do the outline. Okay, so Mary Murdo, got these berries, so a different stamp we haven't used yet. Around here. So I'm just doing it at slightly different angles. Okay, that's that one there. Sorry, I just like to stamp off sometimes. Then I'm going to take the solid stamp, sorry, and then I'm going to gently just line that up over the top of it. Again, I'm not too fussed if this isn't perfect on here. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just add some interest. That's it, last 2. And there we go. Let's close it up before I put the fingers in it anymore. That's the one. And there we have a simple card with a simple envelope. Okay, really, really easy to do. A couple of colours, couple of stamps, and you're good to go. Let me just put those down there so you can see those. That's that. I really, really love this stamp set. It's probably one of the best ones which I've seen this year. There's loads in the catalogue which are beautiful this year, but this is one which I really, really enjoy playing with. I'm just going to show you some examples here of some of the other ones, so you can go simple like this, or if you want to, it comes with a separate punch as well, with the sprig punch. I'll show you some of those in a moment. But you've got one here which we've done, and this is just using like a reef and we've done it here using some of the other excuse me, using some of the other stamps here, and we've also embossed the so stepping it up a little bit more for your casual and avid crafters, but you've got your embossing there. So that's one which we've done. Jay made this one here as well. This one's lovely. Not much stamping on this at all. You've got the sentiment, and you've got one of the other stamps here. Some embellishments using the sprig punch here, and actually just using the sprig punch in the white, and just using it just to do the background. It was absolutely lovely. Let's show you a few other ones. This one's just main focus as a DSP, using that same stamp set again here and using the sprig punch. Another nice one. Very similar to what we've done. Corner here, we've embossed the sentiment. You can probably just about see that there. Using this reverse, this two-sided ribbon as well. Really, this one's lovely. Some of the glitter card and more of the designer series paper. Really, really good. And this one here. I'm using those epoxy droplets so you can see those just there. That's it. We've done a lot of these in class as well. This is what we've been doing in classes. So again, just using the corrugated card, corrugated embossing folder here, the punch to do this, to do this nice little piece here, using the sprig punch. So obviously these are a little bit more advanced for people that have maybe got a little bit more equipment already, obviously with the big shots and your die cutting. That's just something which you would eventually get into, but as a casual or as a beginner crafter, all you need is to start off with some ink, paper and some stamps, and you're good to go. As you get into it, you'll then enjoy what you're doing, and you'll just love it. There's loads of things. Well, this is a project which I did. Again, using it, I've gone a little bit rustic here. Use some paper, distress the edges, use some of the new paints which we had, and this is just another one which we did. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, around the edge there, a couple of two-step stamping. So we've gone into the middle, got a slightly lighter and darker, and I made a nice little box for this one as well. But let me just put those to, oh, I've got to show you this one here. This one's lovely. This one again, building up these sprigs like this, and Jay's made it into, this is one of Jay's cards, and he's made it into a nice little easel card. So it goes, you can see it's like that. Oh, keep on going, and that will then sit flat like so. But that's that card there. That's lovely. So let's just put those to one side again. I really like this one. So that there is this week's Simple Stamping Sunday project. I'm sure I will have another one for you next week as well. But yeah, if you've got any questions, please contact us. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think of this video. Actually, I've got a different webcam this week, so hopefully the quality looks a lot better for you. I was a bit disappointed with the quality last week, so we treated ourselves to a new toy. Yeah, so let us know what the sound is like as well. I'm very conscious this may be very, very loud. Last week was very, very quiet. This week may be very, very loud. So let us know. But if you've got any questions, just please feel free to drop us a message. Email us. Give us a call if you want. If you want to, we've got our numbers, which our mobile number is on the website. If you'd rather talk in person, you can do. And if you do buy anything from us online, remember to use that host code for a little thank you card, or even gift, depending on if you're over £20 next month. And yes, and shopping presents, Christmas list, get those in before the 14th and for guaranteed Christmas delivery. So yeah, with on that note, I will end it right here. So just have another little look at our card and matching envelope. Ignore the fingerprint marks right there. They will envelope address will be covered up there. Cover that up. So yeah, I will leave you for this week. Thank you very much for watching again. and it looks like we've had quite a few. 9 I saw it go up to today, so thank you very much for whoever it was that joined us. I know Jay should be doing all the comments. There's 25 comments, wow. Jay's been doing all the comments for us, which is great. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Let us know what you think, or if you've got any questions, and that'd be lovely. I will be back next Sunday, probably Sunday evening. Yeah, or around about this time if this works better. Let us know. Thank you for watching, and I will see you or speak to you soon. Bye for now. Bye.